Good morning from here in Belize. This morning we're heading to the Crystal Caves, which are located in the Blue Hole National Park, which is about 2 hours from here in San Ignacio. They're some of the biggest cave systems in Belize, meant to be for the adventurous. We've only done one caving trip before, so a little bit apprehensive, but also excited. So we're just going to start getting ready and then we'll be jumping in the bus.
Okay, so we're doing our tour today with Belize Caving Expeditions. It's a 45-minute hike to the cave entrance. The cave's supposed to take about 2 to 4 hours, so hopefully we'll do it in 2 hours. And after that we're going to a inland blue hole, which looks pretty cool too. So let's get it started. Okay, this is our guide.
Hello, well, my name is Miguel, and I'm gonna be your guide for the day, Hope you all are ready for this big adventure. Watch your step with the wood, the rocks, especially if they have the green moss on top, very slippery, right? So be careful.
Right, we just got to the entrance. The hike was medium. It's kind of hot, sweating a bit, but we're all ready to go, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
I'm hoping you guys are ready to go.
Yeah, we have been told that the hike is the easy part, so. Super slippy.
There's a big drop behind you, so be careful. Careful. Move to the back. Foot onto the highest point of the formation. Brace yourself with your left foot, and then you're going to bring down your right foot. A little bit lower would be good.
Just put there.
There you go.
Okay.
Now put your left hand where your left foot.
Is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take off your left foot, turn around, sit down. Well, here, all of these formations, what we call as stalactites, are also known as quartane formations.
Yeah.
They tend to be very hollow due to the filtration of water, hence the reason why they can create different sounds.
And they're very strong as well.
And they're very strong.
What's the name of this piece?
Welcome to hell.
So, can you give a little description of the first section?
It was kind of challenging for me. I don't love small spaces, and the first few bits are quite tight. So definitely felt a bit panicky, sweating a lot, but our guide looking after us over here. And we're in a more open bit now, but the first bit's so slippy and it's so enclosed that, yeah, it's definitely a mental challenge for me.
some of the ceramics, they're all broken in pieces, as we know that these people, the Mayans, were actually creating fire pits. And if it was the process of food offering rituals, most likely they were preparing some sort of meal in which they believed that the aroma itself would have nurtured their gods. Okay? But the interesting part about it now is that when archaeologists and people come over for exploration, they tend to find out that all of those ceramics, they're all broken. Today we have understanding that the Mayans would have intentionally break them apart because they believe that everything that they created would have an energy of its own.
Oh, wow.
So by breaking it apart, it's like releasing out the energy.
Yeah, so they didn't use them again.
They never use them again, that's right. At this point here, we're pretty much inside an area where most likely we consider it to be as one of the burials within this section, or most likely a section that human sacrifice took place. Okay. Whenever we're looking at the skull here, one of the things to point out is the shape that the skull actually has.
Yeah.
As where we can see that the back section here is quite pointy. A little area here, which is part of the eye socket. So sections that has been broken from the skull is what is known as the frontal bone, which is part of the forehead, and also sections of the parietal bone, which is the upper section of the skull. The reason why it could have gotten broken is because either because this individual could have received trauma to the head during the ritual and ceremony, or something could have fell on top of it. Okay, but looking at the shape, we can clearly say that it is not of an ordinary shape.
Yeah.
As where we know for sure that these people used to practice cranial modification, meaning that whenever they were babies, their parents would have tied a board onto the forehead, or even onto the side of the skull, and then they would have bound it around. As we know that being as a baby, your skull is very soft. So that what that would actually do is that it would allow your skull to develop that flattened forehead and end up being a little bit elongated. So most likely this individual would have been brought here alive along with the priest, helpers. As we know that places like this was not a place to hang every Saturday night.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a special place
Yeah.
that only this type of rituals were conducted. I mean, followed by bloodlettings and food offering rituals, but meaning that only on special occasions is when they would have visit places like this. You know, so they wouldn't have ventured in here, most likely decapitate the individual.
Okay, so a moment ago we were given a choice whether we could go back the normal loop or go the hard way. Emma decided she wanted to go the hard way, so here we are, we're doing the hard part.
Lies.
now we're in an area of the cave called Wonderland. It's an extra 2 hours to come this way, and it's a bit more of a challenging climb, but like I said, Emma really wanted to do it, so here we are, and we're really glad because it looks amazing. It's one of the coolest things I've seen in my life.
The tricky part here now is getting down.
Yeah.
All right, that's how they say everything that goes up must go down. But we got to be careful how we get down.
Yeah.
We want to use the formations on the side to hold on. The side of the wall to get down has small little ledges where you can put your feet onto.
Okay.
And then we also use it as handholds, which are going to help us to get down there. But we want to go slowly, so that way we don't miss any of those little ledges.
Okay. So we've been down here now, well, since we left the car park actually, 4 hours and 20 minutes. And it's going to take us roughly an hour to get back out of the cave. But Wonderland and the upper chamber that we went to was amazing. I'm so glad we did it because we were a bit unsure whether to push through, but it is absolutely insane. It's so beautiful.
We've just finished Crystal Caves. Took us a total of
From the car park, 5.5 hours.
5.5 hours. There's lots of climbing, crawling, sliding. It was really cool though, going down into the deepest part, well not the deepest, but
The deepest bit you can get to, I guess.
what they call Wonderland. It was absolutely amazing. Seeing the skull of the sacrificed guy was amazing. Yeah, absolute killer day.
The formations are incredible.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. So if you're going to book a tour, book Crystal Caves, but be ready.
Yeah.
And book it with...
Belize Caving Expeditions.
Yeah.
That's right, right?
That's right.
That's right.
We
Best
conquered
guide.
the underworld.
We did.
We conquered the underworld.